All right. Can y'all hear me?
It sounds like you're broadcasting from inside of a potato sack,
Something's in my
but
thing. It's hard to see in this thing too. But hold it, so you all can see it. We're up on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
I would recommend everyone please travel there to see this.
It's cool though. I think it's cool.
It is. You just
I'm the
sound
Black
funny.
Panther today. Andrew, come right here so everybody can see your outfit. There's Andrew. He's Chewbacca. His beard's not far from it. Can they see you over here on Instagram? Go
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh, there we go.
Brittany didn't win anything, y'all. She's no fun.
I'm fine with that.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
She's all schooled, all serious, trying to be a student.
So I had this. This is hard to do. I had this in my closet, and I was gonna wear it last year.
You keep a Chewbacca outfit in your closet?
It's a onesie. I got it as a gag gift for Christmas one year. And how do you do this? You look at the camera while you broadcast? That's hard to focus on.
What do you mean? Just look at it. Just look in the camera.
Yeah, I know, but and I'm leaning down at the mic. That's why you're the host, and I'm the one behind the board.
That's right. Black Panther, y'all. Black Panther! All right. I am the original Black Panther. And listen, you all, tweet at us, respond to our stream, and, let us know about your costumes. You can, take pictures of yourself and put it out there. Please, man. Please, sir. It'll be fun. There we go. I can see a little bit better now.
Can't believe I forgot to mention I have a picture with Chewbacca that I should post online too. So now I've become Chewbacca. And you're over there thriller dancing.
No, I'm doing the Black Panther.
Oh, you're doing.
To
Okay.
attack somebody.
I thought you were doing a Black Panther thriller dance.
I thought about getting a King Kong mask, and then Brittany wouldn't need a costume. I just put on the King Kong mask and stand next to her, and it'd be King Kong and Fay Ray. I thought about that, so she wouldn't be excluded.
And then I could have been Jack Black.
That's right. You could have been Jack Black.
Those are two different. She could be Fay Ray, and I could be Jack Black from two different adaptations of King Kong.
That's right. All right, Brittany, you got some news for us?
I do.
What's up?
All right. Well, what everyone's talking about this morning is that the special counsel's office has asked the FBI to investigate allegations that women have been offered money to make up false claims about Robert Mueller. Special counsel spokesman Peter Carr told Vice News, quote, "When we learned last week of allegations that women were offered money to make false claims about the special counsel, we immediately referred the matter to the FBI for investigation."
Mm-hmm.
The special counsel's office learned of the allegations from reporters, actually. The reporters said they heard from a woman who claimed that she had been offered money from what she called a politics guy to fabricate accusations of physical misconduct by Mueller, because she actually worked with Mueller in the 1970s at a law firm. She identified the man offering her money as Jack Berkman. The woman alleges that Berkman offered to pay off the exact amount of her credit card debt plus an additional $30,000 if she leveled these accusations against Mueller.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneously, Berkman, who is a Republican lobbyist and radio host, he announced on social media yesterday that he plans to bring forward a client, that's his words, not mine, to make claims of sexual assault against Mueller. And that's going to happen tomorrow, apparently, and he's going to be doing that at the Holiday Inn in Arlington, Virginia. Berkman says that he would, quote, unveil a very bad sexual assault, end quote, and he claims that it will be the first of several sexual assault victims at the hands of Robert Mueller. He also denied in a Facebook post that he offered anyone money. If you recognize Berkman's name, that might be because he launched a private investigation into the death of Democratic staffer Seth Rich, fully embracing the conspiracy theory that he was murdered by the DNC. And last year, he called a press conference at that same Holiday Inn in Arlington, saying that he would reveal claims of harassment against a sitting member of Congress. But in that case, the client never showed up, the press conference never happened, and no accusations emerged.
Mm-hmm. This is real shady.
Indeed it is. Infamous crime boss James Whitey Bulger is dead. He was serving a life sentence for killing at least 11 people, and he had just recently been transferred to a high-security prison in West Virginia. We don't yet know exactly how he died. It hasn't been confirmed by the prison or anything like that, but several news outlets are calling it murder, and CBS is reporting that he was severely beaten by one or more of his fellow inmates. He was 89 years old. And on Monday, we received the tragic news that a Boeing jet had gone down off the coast of Jakarta with 189 passengers inside. Investigators are now saying that they have heard transponder pings, and that could lead them to the plane's flight recorders. If they get the flight recorders, we might be able to get more information as to what went wrong. Up to this point, searchers had only found small pieces of debris and some human remains. And the flight data that we do have shows that the just 2-month-old jet was performing erratically after takeoff, and the pilots asked air traffic control if they could return to the airport, but the plane didn't turn around, and pilots did not indicate that there was an emergency. So questions remain, and we will hopefully have some answers from the flight recorders. The plane went down just 13 minutes into the flight.
Terrible, terrible. All right, Latasha Brown and Cliff Albright of Black Voters Matter are going to join us a bit later on in the show. But meanwhile, we'll get to more of your calls. What's your costume today? Feel free to share. We'll also talk about, we've been talking about white nationalism. But listen, we are 6 days out. Spread the word. Get out to vote. Tell everybody, too. Since I've got this, I'm in costume today. This is a good way to get people out to vote. Tell them that the sequel to Black Panther is premiering at your local voting booth on next Tuesday. And then people get out there. I was in a costume store yesterday. There were as many white people buying. Larry Flick just walked by. He's laughing at me. There were as many white people buying Black Panther costumes as black people. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I thought you were going to say something. All right, so I'm in my mask. Where's yours? Tweet at us. Put your picture in the thread. Reply to us on Twitter or on Facebook. And let us know what you look like. Okay, cool. Wakanda. Who we got next here? Is it Desar in Texas? Am I pronouncing correctly? Desar? Hello? Texas, are you there? Desar? Is Desar gone? Okay, I guess so. Charlie's in New York. Charlie, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get out to vote. Get ready for impeachment, Charlie. Charlie, what's your costume today? Happy Halloween.
To you, I don't have a costume today. I just had knee replacement surgery about 3 weeks ago, so I guess I'm just a black man with a cane today. So.
Y'all are some depressing Halloween people. Everybody calling and say, I'm homeless. I'm looking for a job.
No.
I got a knee.
I'm going to argue with you on that one. These people, it's not. When you're older, you don't have little kids, you don't have somebody to take out trick-or-treating, it's not as much of a thing.
And when you're an adult, go to costume parties.
Yeah, they went to parties last weekend, or maybe they're going this weekend. A lot of people just have to show up to work, go to work today, and go through the normal motions. So don't be hating on all of us without costumes. There are reasons behind it. We're not just like, oh, I think I'm going to take a...
How old are you again?
30. What are you implying?
Okay. She's just a party pooper. She's acting like she's 75 or something. Don't do nothing no more.
No,
well,
that's not the case
60.
at all.
I'm 60. I just had my knee replaced 3 weeks ago.
I know, I'm just messing
all
with
I
you.
got is a cane. That's the only costume I can come in.
It's all relative. It's in context. Nobody is in costume today who is called into the show. And I'm sorry. Everybody called up saying I'm just a black man. That's not really a costume.
No, I said I'm a black man with a cane because I just had my knee replaced.
So that's a variation. But you about the fourth person to say you are some category of black man. You know, I'm a black man too, but I'm the Black Panther.
Yeah,
That's what
I hear you.
Huh? Okay, well, go ahead, man. What's happening? What's on your mind?
Well, I just wanted to respond quickly. I heard a caller earlier called in, and he was going to tell you what the 14th Amendment meant as it related to slavery. But to read that, it says all persons. Why didn't it just say all slaves who are born or naturalized here? There's a reason for that, because there's another group of people who this gave citizenship to, and that was people who were in the Confederacy, who had seceded from the United States. So they were brought back and given their citizenship too.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing you got to understand is why it says all persons is that because you had a lot of people who had came to the United States, and they really didn't have a policy at that time at how to make who was going to be a citizen. So they made it people who were born here. So this whole thing about they're going to say, well, with executive amendment, we could just say that certain people aren't going to be citizens is ridiculous. And I don't know where they're coming up with this. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you know what they're doing. He's trying to. He's 6 days out and he's losing. So he doesn't have a choice. He's got to do this to gin up that base, man. That's all this is about. They're 6 days out and they're losing, and he's got to gin up that base. He's got to do something.
Well, he's got to be factual about it too. I mean, these people are somewhat demented. I mean, I've never seen people take something and always try to twist it into a narrative that really doesn't even make sense to 90% of the people who listen to it.
Right.
And then they'll call up your show and then try to convince you of something that they don't even believe themselves.
Right.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, man. Did you vote?
Right.
You can't early vote in New York, but you're going to vote next Tuesday, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That cane's not going to keep you from voting, is it?
Huh?
That cane isn't going to keep you from voting, is it?
Listen, if I have to crawl there, my polling place is probably a half mile up the road. If I have to crawl there, I'll be there at 6 o'clock like I normally am.
My man.
You know? All right. I love your show, man. It's the first time I ever called. Like I said, normally I listen to you at work, but I'm homebound now for a while. But
well, I hope you feel better. I hope you. How's it replacement coming? You doing physical therapy and stuff?
Yeah, I'm waiting right now for my physical therapist to show up. They got me on. This is the last week I'll have it at home, and then I'll be out doing it out in the at the facility. But it's going okay. You know, it's different being home. It's just me and the cat, and he seems to be a little fascinated by my cane, so it's interesting. You know, but I love the show, man. I listen to you just about every day. You know, keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good fight.
You know what it means to be a first-time caller, don't you?
I do know what it means.
That means you, like all of our first-time callers, in the words of Barry White, are our first, our last, and our everything. Don't make your first call your last, man, okay?
Will not do.
All right, take care. Enjoy your day, man. All right, 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. I need to lift this up a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if people weren't watching on stream, you know, you are dressed as the Black Panther, but you kind of sound like Bane a little bit.
I do sound a little Bane-ish, don't I? A little bit like Bane. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Who we got next year? Let's see. Mike's in Kansas. Mike, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. Happy Halloween, man. What's your costume today, Mike?
Well, unfortunately, I can't dress up in a prison, but I think tonight I'm going to put on my old Renaissance Fair outfit.
Okay. You work in a prison?
That is correct. I go in about another 15 minutes.
You're a correctional officer?
More of a counselor, more of a case manager.
Okay, cool. Do you agree that people, once they get out of prison, should get their voting rights restored?
Absolutely.
My man. Great.
Half of these guys, I swear, half of these guys got better sense than some of the others out there.
Really?
Well, when you present them with the facts, and a lot of times they haven't heard the facts before, they would ask me a couple of years ago, what do you think of Donald Trump? I said, well, there was a candidate running in 1932, told people he was going to make their country great again, rebuild their military, and he had two ethnic groups he could blame for all their troubles.
Yeah.
That was Hitler.
Hey, right. Isn't that something?
Yeah. But, you know, my comment, though, was with the birthright citizenship, does he even remember the fact that his wives were not citizens yet when they gave birth to his kids?
I guess he doesn't care.
I saw that on Facebook last night, and I about cracked up over it.
Mm-hmm. That it applies to him.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're going to pull your kid's citizenship. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding. So, but first-time caller, man, I love your show. Shut the trolls down like you did earlier.
Have you voted yet?
Last week, yes.
Cool. You voted for Democrats, right?
Absolutely. Well, where I could, it's Kansas. They don't run for judge in the Democrats don't run for judge in Kansas, but
Chris Kobach
the other
of
major
Kansas.
elected offices, yeah.
Chris Kobach of Kansas.
Oh my Lord.
You get that? Chris Kobach of Kansas. You get it?
Yeah, national stain.
All right, man. You know what it means to be a first-time caller?
I do.
It means you, like all of our first-time callers, in the words of Barry White, are our first, our last, and our everything. Don't be a stranger, man. Don't make your first call your last, okay?
Fucking Mark.
All right, man. Thank you. Enjoy your day, okay?
You too.
Take care now. All right, 866-99-SIRIUS. Reggie's down in Atlanta in the ATL. Reggie, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get out the vote. Get ready for impeachment. Welcome to Friday Morning Fights. I'm sorry. Welcome to Make It Plain, Reggie. I'm a day ahead. Happy Halloween to you too, Reggie. What's your costume today?
Mark, I am dressed as a truck driver driving east on Highway 20 right now. That's my costume.
Okay. Y'all are pretty exciting.
I know. I heard you say that to the other guys.
Lord have mercy.
Mark, I voted last week. It was looking good. I called back. I called to tell you that I voted last week, and it was looking good when I got there. I went back. They got my voting place set up in South DeKalb Mall in Decatur, and so I went back over there to buy me a pair of Jordans out of the store, and I saw the voting place again, and it's looking good. I mean, I got a lot of people. I talked to a couple people. One person was saying the line was too low. I said, no, man, go ahead and wait. You got to wait. And it was just looking good. They still saying it's neck and neck, but it's looking good. I was walking out of the mall with my shoes, and a lady was looking at the Piccadilly restaurant, just kind of looking inside. And she, as I walked by, she turned to me and she said, should I go in there and get that piece of cake or not? I said, did you vote? She said, yeah. I said, go get that piece of cake then. She said, okay, I'm going to get it. And so Mark is looking good, but I just need you to tell the people down here in Atlanta that come on, push it over the top. They're still saying it's neck and neck. Talk to us, Mark.
Yeah, y'all listen. We can't play. This is it. If we come out, she can win this. This can be history, y'all.
Stacey Abrams can win this.
Yeah.
She can be the first black female governor in the United States, and let's do this. Yeah.
We got to do it. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Mark.
And
let them know.
Yeah, no, really. And well, you got to spread the word to your folk down there too in Atlanta.
I'm doing the best. I'm doing the best I can. Working. I'm getting off working now and going and talking to the people, Mark. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Great. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, and keep spreading the word, man. We all have to do it.
Come on, Atlanta. We can do this.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Take care now. All right, enjoy your day. 866-99-SIRIUS, 866-997-4748. Nate's in Maryland. Nate, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get out the vote. Get ready for impeachment. Happy Halloween, Nate. What's your costume today?
Hey, happy Halloween to you also, Mark. Well, I'm not dressed yet. Hopefully I'll make it over into Maryland. I'm a truck driver also. But I relocated down in Houston where I had to vote, and I was down there all last week. And I was getting work done on my truck close to it, but I was speaking to everybody I could, and I got a lot of brothers down there that were just like all in La-La Land. But, hey, just for what it was, I told them about the church where I had went to try to vote, and I couldn't vote in that area because I had to go a little further south.
Mm-hmm.
in Hitchcock. So I made arrangements. I got further south, got my boat in, and Mark, I was totally off the wall, man. Going through that electronic voting booth thing, that was my first time because I would normally do an absentee ballot, but I felt compelled to do it in person this time. And strolling through that machine, reading this and reading that, and I didn't like the way they were trying to put taxes on the schools, this, that, and the other. So I voted against it. And then all of a sudden, the thing popped up. I had just changed my whatever. So I went back up the deal. I didn't go all the way back to the top. But when I came back down, it still had my cast in for being against it, so I kept on strolling down. And I voted Democratic ticket the whole way down, but I was still disturbed on. I heard the next day that you should go back up the whole ballot, which I didn't do. So I hope I didn't vote for Cruz, or that machine didn't put me over to Cruz, because he got nothing to offer us down there,
Yeah. Well, that's what people are saying. Some people are saying that the machine is switching you over to Ted Cruz.
Exactly, and I didn't go back up, and which I should have done, but I was paying for somebody else's time, so I kind of fault myself for not. But hey, lesson learned, and I hope it works out in our favor.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
All right, man. Well, we hope
right,
we hope it does. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for your call, man.
You also, Mark. God bless.
God bless you too. Keith joins us from Florida. Keith, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get out the vote. Get ready for impeachment. Keith, and happy Halloween to you, Keith. Keith, what's your costume today?
I'm pretty excited, Mark. I'm on my way back home. I just voted for in Florida. I'm originally from New York, and I voted Democrat all the way up and down. And I just wanted to call you to let you know how happy I am that I voted in Florida and voted for Mr. Andrew Gillum.
You think he's going to win?
I'm pretty optimistic that it will, but it ain't over until it's over. So, but I just can't imagine anybody else voting for DeSantis. I'm really having I can't get it, Mark. Mark, I just can't get it. I just don't understand how people can think the way they think and say the things that they say. I mean, this rhetoric, it's all rhetoric and it's all lies. And, I was very involved in the last election with Obama in Jacksonville when I lived there before. So, when I had people from Georgia staying at my house, I canvassed, I called, I did computer stuff. I even bought lunch or dinner for people. I was so involved in that. It was great. It was a great feeling. I actually cried when he won because I was so involved in it. It was so emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel really good for my vote today. And I just thought that everybody should know. And you do a great job, Mark, man. I love your show. I love listening to you, especially you have them arguments with those fools that you be.
Ain't it crazy?
So I'm just really happy, and I'm feeling really good this morning that, hey, my vote counts. And you have to get out and vote. I tell people all the time, I said, you guys can't complain. You can't say nothing if you didn't vote.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's my story this morning.
All right, my brother. Well, you didn't answer my question. Or what are you doing for Halloween? What's your costume?
I'm sorry? Oh, costume.
Yeah.
I don't have a costume, man. I got to work today.
Okay.
I do have a cousin, and I call her every single year. And today's her birthday, and I'll be calling her today. But I don't have a costume. My costume is gonna be my work uniform.
Right. All right. Thank you, Keith.
Man.
Enjoy your day.
All right, man. You have a great day. Thank you, man.
All right, take care now. AJ's in Texas. AJ, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. A happy Halloween, AJ. What's your costume today?
I work at a children's hospital, and my costume is Wonder Woman.
You're going to be Wonder Woman today?
Yes.
So
the male version of Wonder Woman.
The male version of Wonder Woman. Okay. I heard that.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations.
The kids like it, so that's why I'm dressed up.
What about voting? Have you voted yet?
I voted on Sunday. I've been out of the country on vacation, and I got back Saturday night, and I was at the polls Sunday to early vote.
Okay, sounds good. You voted for
being in Texas.
You voted for
I've
Beto?
heard about. Yes, I did vote for Beto, and being in Texas, I did hear about the machine changing your vote. So I went through each individual and ticked off the Democrat myself rather than the straight ticket option. I'm old enough to remember voting booths, and they had, one lever that you would pull, and then all of the Democrats or Republicans would be ticked off before you cast your vote. And that really works well in a voting booth where you see the entire ballot in front of your eyes rather than scrolling through pages. So when we went over electronic, I stopped doing that a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame that you have to do that, and it's a shame to say this, folks. Just go back and check after you vote. And sometimes it is safer on some of these ballots to go ahead and go down one by one.
One by one.
Just to make sure.
I want to see their names too. That's my deal. Why I go one by one. I want to see who's running, who are these people, etc.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's important. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
All right.
Well, thank you, and enjoy your day. Have fun dressed up as Wonder Woman.
I sure am.
All right.
Now.
Take care now. All right. Scotty's also in Texas. Scotty, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. Happy Halloween, Scotty. You dressing up today? What's your costume?
Black Panther.
You Black Panther too, like me?
Yes, sir. Black Panther.
You got the whole outfit?
I got half an outfit. I'll make it work.
You got the mask?
I got the mask.
I got the mask on. I'm wearing the mask today. Yeah. Have you voted yet?
I called you the first day of early voting.
That's right.
Texas.
Good.
And I'm more convinced than ever now that he's going to pull it over.
You think so?
I live outside of Dallas, and my son's getting ready to play in the All-Star game in Florida, and we had to go to a different school. And this suburb, out in Fort Worth, all you saw was Beto O'Rourke signs. And this is a nice area for Fort Worth. He's going to pull it off. He's going to pull it. I'm telling you, he's going to pull it off.
I hope you're right. What is your son's an all-star game? What does he play?
FBU. Yeah, he's a offensive lineman. He's 13 years old. He weighs about 267 pounds.
Ooh.
6'1".
Ooh.
Wears size 15 shoe.
Jesus. Yeah.
He's a biggin.
He sure is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations to y'all.
Thank you.
Enjoy. So you Black Panther, who's your son going to be?
He likes, what's that dude on Netflix?
Luke Cage?
Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage.
He going to be Luke Cage? They just canceled. That's messed up, too. They just canceled Luke Cage.
Yeah, he just canceled it. Yeah, that's what I told him. But he's a Luke Cage fan.
Right.
Well, but that's what he likes.
Right.
I think he's gonna pull it over, man. I just feel it.
Right. I hope you're right.
Pull it over to the
I hope you're right.
Me too.
Thank you, Scotty.
Vote Democratic.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell everybody else,
right,
Scotty, congratulations on your Black Panther costume, and enjoy Halloween, okay?
You too. Y'all be safe out there.
All right, thank you. You too, man. Ben's in New Hampshire. Ben, God bless you. Good morning. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. Happy Halloween, Ben. Ben, what's your costume today?
So I missed the comment yesterday, but
no, I asked you. Hold it. Slow down. I asked you a question. What's your costume today?
My costume, a blue collar worker today.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, go ahead.
Regular shirt. So I missed the story yesterday, but I'm just curious how you feel about what Hillary said yesterday, because I thought that was probably the most racist thing I'd ever heard. And I wonder if you still support her
or whatever.
Yeah, I support Hillary. But she was being sarcastic towards the reporter.
That's baloney, man. You know that's baloney. How come none of the other stories carried it? NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC.
Because it's a right wing meme, and they're trying to make something up before the midterm.
It wasn't a meme. It was a story. It was a commentary.
It's only a story to the right wing. Are you Democrat or Republican?
I'm independent.
You're
I
Republican.
vote for whoever the good person is.
Who'd you vote for in 2016? Who'd you vote for president in 2016? Trump.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Well, you're not independent.
Yeah, I am.
There's no such thing.
In New Hampshire, you can do that.
When was the last time? Well, you may be registered as independent, but ideologically you're a Republican, aren't you?
That's child.
Down to earth, probably, yeah. Sure. There's a lot of, like I served my country 21 years. I believe in a small government. I believe the government should stay out of your bedroom and out of your house. And you and I probably believe in both of those things.
But you don't support a woman's right to choose, do you?
Yeah, you do. I do. Up to a certain point. After like 6 or 7 months, when it's an actual baby, then that's murder. When it's the size of a pea, it's not anything. It's just, a woman should have that choice.
Okay,
up to a certain point.
So let me ask you this: let me ask you this. So you're projecting this comment on Hillary as being racist. What about Trump's racism?
He probably is.
Probably.
I'm not going to deny it. Sure, he's probably got some racism in him.
Probably.
I can say that, but you can't say the same thing about Hillary, though.
Well, because Hillary's not racist.
It drives me nuts.
Hillary's not racist.
Oh, come on. She's totally racist. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
No, everybody doesn't know
it. She admitted it on the stage, but she said you all look alike.
Yeah,
That's
she was
baloney.
being sarcastic. But listen, are you black?
No.
You know I am, right?
Sure.
So don't you think I know a little bit more about what racism is than you?
I think we can both read a newspaper and find out.
No. Let me try that. Let me try that again. Are you black?
I'll answer that question.
All right. So let's try. Let me ask this another way then. Don't you think I would know a little bit more about racism than you?
You've probably experienced it a whole lot more than I ever have.
Right. So therefore, I know more about it. I know what racism is.
It doesn't matter. Hey, 1 + 1 is 2. I know
what doesn't matter? What doesn't matter? That I'm black doesn't matter? What doesn't matter? The fact that I'm black? You're saying the fact that I'm black doesn't matter, right?
I'm saying we both know what racism is.
I want you to be clear. You said it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter?
You've experienced it. I haven't.
So, but you said it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter?
Well, no, racism matters. Of course it does.
But you said something. You just said. But I'm quoting you. You just said it doesn't matter. What were you talking about? What's the it? What were you talking about?
I'm talking about racism. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying because you're black and I'm white doesn't mean you know more about it.
Right. So black lives don't matter. There it is. It's right. There's the evidence right there. That's the argument we make. No, black lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter, my friend. To you, I have the experience. I've experienced it, but it doesn't matter. Isn't that interesting? Oh wow, bless your heart. That's a Black Lives Don't Matter person. Here's Greg in North Carolina who's going to tell me what racism is too. Happy Halloween, Greg. What's your costume?
Happy Halloween. He's right, Mark. If you can't call it out,
it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. I'm black. I'm. Well, see, call out Trump then, Greg. Do it now. Call him out. I dare you.
Okay, Trump don't say stupid things. Hillary don't say racist things. There, Mark. Now what's your next?
Trump's not a racist, Greg. Trump's not a racist.
I don't know if he's a racist or not.
No, you're a racist. That's why you don't know, because you're a doggone racist. He declared he's a white nationalist. All right? So what is that? What is that, Greg? You're the one who's a racist.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in denial. You want Hillary to be a racist, and you want to tell me, a black man, what racism is.
You're a wife beater, and it was put in a Washington Post. You didn't pay your
No. None of that is true. None of that is true. But wait a minute. What did you really call for, Greg? What did you really call for? What did you really call for? Yeah, but what else did the Washington Post say? The Washington Post put that in there about me because I was running for office. I was a candidate for office, and everybody knows that.
And you didn't say that. Did you not file taxes for 6 years?
No, I did. That's a lie too. The Washington Post also said I didn't pay child support, and I proved I paid it. So anyway, we can go back and forth on that. You didn't. That's not why you called.
You're also an
piece of racist piece of garbage is what you are. That's exactly what you are, Greg. And I'll still be on the air when you end up being a zero wherever you are. I got to take a break. We're going to check in with Latasha and Cliff, who are down in rural Georgia. I said it right that time. Happy Halloween. We'll be back. Sirius XM Progress 127. Resistance Radio. Get woke and vote. Get ready for impeachment. Happy Halloween. This is MIP.